Hey, future people, it's FonyX, and I'm finally gonna go to the NCR today. Down here. I don't think I'm gonna assassinate that guy like the quests ask me to. Well, at least not yet. Mr. Bishop's quest. The only thing I have to remember is when I get into town, like they accept mutants, which is nice of them. So first in NCR is the bazaar, which is like outside of town. See a sharp-dressed guy hawking a lizard kebabs. Here's a guy who sells guns. He has some quests for you. Where'd my car go? Oh, I parked it here. There's this thin-looking punk. That's a fine transport, man. Truly fine. Oh, man, I am the one for you. Watch your car. Keep it safe from the bed bugs. $5, no problem. $5 and Doofus is on the job. Never sleep. 24-hour, always there, man. What place is this? This is the NCR, the high, the mighty, the righteous, absolutely and always correct New California Republic. They are the ones who will lead people like us out of the wasteland and into the perfect future. Can you dig it? Okay, let's get this business. I'll pay him $5 just because I'm like ridiculously rich. Doofus will perform, man. Not even a fly's gonna land his shit on your automobile. What is this place? Yeah, okay. I don't think it does anything. What the hell they got going on here? Miserable wretch of a human being. I thought the NCR was against slavery. Maybe this is a prison, not these tiny little cells. But I mean, I guess maybe it's just for a screen space. They're supposed to represent larger cells. Also, as far as I can tell, there's no way in. Anyway, I got a keyboard that doesn't click. So I can finally play this game without the incessant... Oh, here we go. Here's a... what does that say? Vortis? Yeah, Vortis Holding Center. Why is it only letting me go forward a little at a time? Okay, maybe I have to come from the other side. Okay, here we go. Let's talk to the guards first. Big guy, gun, standing around. Guard. You got questions? Talk to Vortis. A stocky man with a submachine gun swung under his arm. What you want? What is this place? You a chump, bud? This is a slave pen. You want to know more? Talk to Vortis. Alright, I'm out of here. Okay, Rawhide Saloon. Oh, they have their own... We're here. Why not join us? You make a very compelling argument. I mean, you are there. You see a mutant, and a tame one at that. You'd guess that even with the green hair and the scowl, she's the bartender of this joint. Here, I'll, Mira's the name. What do you have? Mira's the name. What do you have, stranger? Information. You gonna buy a drink? $10, yeah? So, that it, stranger? Got a time for some questions? Sure, I got time. That's just what bartenders are supposed to do. Just don't get no ideas. You ever heard of the Vault 13? Yeah, another one of those wackos looking for lost treasure? You ought to see Salt Beef Bob over at the Western Ranch. He's always talking about treasure. You might have to wet his whistle, though. A few more questions? Sure, I got some time. Can you tell me about the town? Name's NCR. Used to be Shady Sands, but after the Master's defeat, Aradesh and the others founded the Republic. Now NCR sits right on the border. Everything south of here is Republic ruled. Everything south? Oh, okay. Well, this is like the bottom of the map, so I guess that means they don't have to show it at least. One more question. Have you heard of a Gek? You tell me how to mix it and I'll pour it for you. It's not a drink, it's a Garden of Eden creation kit. Garden of Eden creation kit? Sounds technical. You want to try looking up Dorothy, the city engineer. Okay, thanks, Mira. Alright, I'll remember that. I'll talk to the mutant. Bunny says you and your butt-kissing Muty Tom can go to hell. Muty Tom. Hi, what's your sign? Oh, I think it's a reference to, like, I don't know if it's racist, but, like, I guess it kind of is. It's like black people refer to other black people who are too friendly or cooperative with white people as Uncle Toms. It's more just derogatory than racist, I guess. But, yeah. It's like white people refer to white people as race traitors. I don't want to get too much into, like, political stuff, though, but this is sort of timeless stuff that might be in the history books. I'm going to save. Yeah, I didn't think she'd let me do that. I'll talk to her, though. Laws are on the bulletin board outside. No weapons, no drunks, no trouble. Let me look around for a bulletin board. Oh, here we go. Welcome to the New California Republic. Before entering our fairest city, please take a moment to familiarize yourself with the following rules and regulations. No weapons may be openly carried inside the city. Persons under the influence of alcohol or chems will be arrested. Slavery, gambling, and prostitution are not permitted within the city limits, but just outside is fine. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. A dumbass will get his butt kicked just as fast as a smartass. If you can't live by these laws, then get the hell out. Quality for the law is a good thing. Looks like they're trying to create a respectable, decent community for people to live in. Good, there won't be many drunks or junkies pestering you for fixed money. To be fair, almost every single city has, like, junkies walking around. Obeying the law is good citizenship. Yeah, I mean, we can still have our weapons.
What do you want?
We just can't, we just can't hold them out, so it's not like we're not allowed to defend ourselves. I mean, I bet if a gunfight broke out, like, assuming this is a real place in the game, obviously. I mean, that's the whole point of playing a game.
Yeah? What? Not a
put
problem.
Your weapon away? Okay. I'll just check. Yeah, I don't have a weapon, an alternate weapon equipped.
What you be needing? You got it. Sounds good.
Yeah, and when you fast travel, or not fast travel, when you enter here from the wasteland, you have to make sure you either put your weapons away beforehand, put them away really quickly after, or just come to this area instead of the inside the city. I remember that. Now there's one place in this city. Never get up my sight. Cats? Yeah, I watch Cats too. Anyone who got a cat? You're not watching my cat. It's weird how his dialogue switches. Wrote a song about it, and here it goes. Cars, 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 cats. Never get out of my sight. I'd be watching it all day or every day or something. He gets over it quick. Hey, welcome to Buster's Fine Emporium of Armament. I'm Buster, and there ain't nobody else. Got some fine goods here on my shelves. Check it out. I'm ready to deal. What you got? What you want? What you got? What you want? Needor cartridge. I should buy that just because I've never seen it anywhere else. He's actually kind of got a... Oh, but I think his shelves are also separate shops. How much does this cost? Ugh! $5,000 for 50 bullets. Like, I've got a lot of money, but do you have a Gek? Is that one of them pre-war imports? Let me guess, 14mm ammo? Nope, ain't got one. 14mm. Oh! He's talking about, like, what I call the Blade Runner gun. Here's what I have on the shelf. If you need anything else, make sure to check out the other shelves, too. Oh. I like looking at guns, but, like, I don't really have any need for them. I like how I buy liquor, but I don't drink it. I just keep it in my inventory. Okay. Okay, what's on this shelf? Ripper! I mean, yeah. Melee weapons, cattle prod. This is like melee weapons and a 223 pistol for some reason. Maybe I should look at the damage of it, actually. Maybe it's better. Okay, here's what I have on this shelf. Blah, blah, blah. This is exactly what you had in your normal inventory. Whatever, I'll just buy one. Ah! Expensive. Okay, well, I can buy it, and then, well, not all of my money. That was not the right press. Oh, yeah, I also have a number pad now. Never buy a keyboard without a number pad. Like, unless you really, really don't care. Like, you just use it for, I don't know, typing shit. It'd be funny if you, like, forgot it was me and stopped me from grabbing stuff from my own trunk. Yeah, here, how about this? Because that weighs a ridiculous amount, so it's good to get rid of it. I only need one of those. These sell for 8,000, I think. Can I pick up one? No. He says cars, 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 and then the last one's cats. And he's like, oh, I like cats too. I think the last shelf you interacted with becomes his shop, yeah. And I thought correctly. Okay, let me just deal with this actually off record. Okay, the trade's complete. I'm testing the damage here. It's like almost twice as good as my old weapon, as my old pistol. And it uses 223 FMJ, which is the exact same thing I use in, I think it was this one. Was it this one as well? Yeah, and 2 other guns, so I have a huge supply of it. I mean, it is good to spread out what kind of ammo you use, though, to maintain that big supply. I grabbed a lot of stuff more than I needed to. He only had $1,000 left, and I said, "Heh. Should have traded the more expensive stuff first." Actually, I'll keep that on my inventory because otherwise I'm gonna have to run out. Watch it like a hawk with beady little eyes. Okay, he's saying he has beady little eyes. That's funny. Like, not hilarious, rip roaring funny. Like your favorite comedy actors' movies. I gotta keep one of those. I love how they're like, we got these Lightbringers. They're like tiny little laser pistols. It's like, oh yeah, I got this Lightbringer. It's a giant laser assault rifle. You drifters are all like, this is a peaceful town. That means we don't need you towed and hardware. Put your weapons away and there'll be no trouble. I don't have weapons. But in case it's like some kind of glitch. I'm finally in the NCR. Oh yeah, this is the episode where I have to go back and I'll show a little bit of Tandy because I forgot to show her in my first series. Let's see what's in this person's house. Oh, this isn't even like a person's house. It's like a boarding house where a bunch of people sleep together. What the hell? Is that a robot dog? Oh, frick. I didn't even know that existed. Excuse me, I'm Dr. Henry, and I'm very busy. What do you want? I'm FonyX 13, the chosen one. I'm looking for Vault 13. The chosen one, of course, that makes sense. Interesting. I'm afraid I can't help you. I was assigned to cybergenetics research, not the Vault Behavioral Project. What are you talking about? Oh, I've said more than I should already. Never mind, and if anybody asks, I didn't say anything. Okay. Fuck. This is doctor's papers. Okay, what does it say? A set of very detailed plans for a sanitary canine guard unit. With this and just the right facilities, a person just might be able to build a robo-dog. Okay, what? Doctor's bed, empty hypo, okay. I'll just take him. Where are these hostile creatures I've been hearing so much about?
What you be need?
Oh, not trade. I should be going to the other one. Is he carrying a weapon?
You got it. Sounds good.
Wasn't Marcus in the building with me? I told them to put away their weapons. What the? Oh, fuck. I'm stuck now. Okay, okay. I have to go back here. I don't think I got my improved pistol yet, though. Well, I can make the trades better. I guess I'll just have to... I don't understand. I told them to put away their weapons. Anyway, that's what happens. The guards will just shoot you and you start a frickin' fight in the streets. Alright, be right back. Okay, the no guns rule is glitchy. I asked both of my characters to put away their guns. Okay, all my weapons are away. I mean, it says they have weapons equipped here. Nope, nobody has their weapons out. Nope, no one has their weapons out, so how are we supposed to put our weapons away? Are my fists just too deadly? Oh, this is just kind of frustrating, so I just wanted to share that. Like, this guy shot me as I was about to come into town. Okay, so I'll just test it, like, stand here for a sec. And if they ask me to put my weapons away, that means they're technically out. Is that a prostitute? No, it's a town inhabitant. She's just walking weird. I'm used to the sleazier towns, I guess. Alright, goodbye, lady. Alright, I'm guessing... But I think what happens is when I access inventory and stuff... Like, access any inventory, not just mine, it, like... Okay, what's this? This is where I think the senators or the councilors or whatever live. I wish they at least, like, they made your companions smart enough, so if they're like, alright, sir, we've got a no weapons policy, you're gonna need to put your weapons away, the companions would do it without. It's after Kurt. What the hell kind of place is this? Who's that? You see a plaque at the base. It reads, "To the stranger in Vault 13, what doesn't exist, we must sometimes dream, and let our dreams inspire us to greater heights." So it was with the stranger and his belief in the legend of Vault 13. What? I mean, I thought that was supposed to be the Vault Dweller, like the... Okay, the names of... Each character has, like, a generic name to describe them. Like, not generic completely, but, like... Okay, in this one, it's the Chosen One. In Fallout 1, it's the Vault Dweller. In Fallout New Vegas, it's the Courier. In Fallout 3, they call him the Lone Wanderer. And in Fallout 4, I mean, it doesn't mention it, like, anywhere in the game. It's like the sole survivor or something like that, because you're the last survivor of the Vault 111. Hey, they have a bunker for these guys here. Now I'm gonna be like really antsy. Hello, FonyX II. Well, you've certainly come a long way from a simple tribesman. You should visit our San Francisco office sometime. You might find it rewarding. Now, if you excuse me, I must be going. Wait! It's the only thing I'm allowed to say. Okay, there's one thing I need to do absolutely while I'm here, though. I need to visit... Where do I keep seeing this door with a... Oh, maybe it's just a glitch. Can't believe they're like, put your weapons away. It's like, our weapons are away. It's like, put them away. Like, are my hands deadly weapons? So if I talk to him... Oh, no, it doesn't say he has... Like, what was happening before is I would talk to my characters, or not talk, where's that stupid church? There's a church here where I can increase my stats by, like, a significant amount, but it requires some finagling. It's not a very reputable church, so... What's this? Dusty's Santina, I think it says? Oh, Cantina. Yeah, I was wondering what a Santina was. I know what a Cantina is. This is a council area? Oh, yeah, check the map. Council hall, yeah. The red dot is me, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just, pause until I find what I'm looking for. Actually, I think I might just need to wait till the daytime.
What do you want?
Like, those electrified gates, I think they turn some of them off at night. Oh, please stop doing that, FonyX. I'm talking to myself about what I'm doing in real life. Sorry. Oh, yeah, let me look at my skills. My repair is 60. Oh, 4? 3? Next one will probably be also 3, I think. 3. And that's all. And I bet next one will be 2, because, it doesn't, like, you can't raise it super quick after a certain point. It's like 1 per. And once these get, I think, to like 90% or something, you can get something really good at the Sierra Army base. That's why I was waiting. Also, reading those books didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. I'll just rest until morning. This is private property. Please move away. Who lives here? This is a Weston Ranch, House of Councilman Weston. Okay, I'll be on my way. Okay, so that's where I need to go. Well, also, I need to see Salt Beef Bob about Vault 13, frick. Maybe someone will send me there and I'll say I have business. Or I'll be able to say, like, and not be a lie. What's this place? Also, I guess I can take those dog plants. I thought that was... For a sec, I thought that's... Ooh, a mutant. Hey, did Elise say you could be here? Okay, that was a little too quick. That one I saw there was nothing. Okay, that one there's nothing. Can you fix my car? We've gotten out of the car business. Closed permanently. Goodbye. You again? Who are you? I'm Elise. That's gone. We're members of a group that's trying to do right for folks. You look like a charity church. No, we are not a religious organization. Mind if I ask you a question? No, go ahead. Alright, so tell me, what's your opinion of slavers? I hate him. Disgusting foul scum of the earth. Well, I see. I represent a group called the New California Rangers. Someone with views such as yours could qualify for membership. You interested? Yeah. Sign me up. Not so fast. You gotta pass a test to join the Rangers. Okay, just tell me then. There's a slaver just out of town. Maybe you've seen his place. Free the slaves there and then come back and talk to us. Well, I can do that. I think Sulik's quest got cut. But, like, I still at least want to pretend I'm looking for Sulik's sister or whatever. A Ranger's map. Okay, map of the surrounding area. It won't help much, but there are code names on it for Ranger safe house to the north. Okay. I'm not taking any more work right now, okay? I think red sometimes means they're going to attack you, but I think it just means they're talking to you in, like, an aggressive way. Okay, anyways. I'm going to just look for that thing I want, the church. This is not a church or a religious organization, as I said. Okay, I haven't found it yet, but here's Doc Jubilee, and he wants to know what's wrong, young man. I need a doctor. I don't know. I don't think I can save it. May have to cut that leg off. You're kidding. No, never. Never joke. Best I cut that leg off before gangrene sets in. No way you're cutting anything off. Well, if it festers, don't blame me. Hell, you're hardly bleeding. It'll cost you $50. Okay, just heal me. I don't really need to be healed. I kind of just want to see. There you are, Sonny. Thanks, Doc. Maybe you can help me out with some answers? What can I do you for? What can I do for you? You know where I can find Vault 13? I ain't heard that name mentioned since old Salt Beef was brought in here. Sunstroke, burned with fever for all 3 days. All the time ranting about how he'd found Vault 13, his motherlode. Motherlode? You know, the big one. Salt Beef's on an old uranium prospector. More accurately, a drunk. Lives out on the Weston spread these days. Oh, another question. Shoot. I heard Mr. Weston's not well. Is that true? I'm worried something might happen to him. He owes me money. Well, you shouldn't worry, son. So long as he doesn't tax the system, he'll probably outlast us all. Of course, this he ever mind my doctor and or his medicine. Okay. I'm looking for a job. Know of any? You best go talk to President Tandy. I heard she's looking for a special type of person. Barter. Oh, this person will not barter with me. I got a sneaking suspicion. If I don't take anything, he doesn't seem to mind. What if I take everything but the heart medicine? It takes a tiny amount to expose yourself. He's talking about the poison. Okay, we'll worry about that later. I still gotta find this church. I don't want to give it away, but they appear in Fallout 4, the DLC, and I think a little bit in Fallout. Wait, are they in Fallout 3? Okay, I found something interesting over here. Our big robot with tools and stuff. Oh my god, somebody's got to do something. What do I do? What do I do? I need help real quick. What's going on? Oh god, it's Jack. He's threatening to blow up the power plant. There's no time. You have to stop him for me. You can do that, can't you? I guess. I don't know why it falls to me. Stop wasting time. Lead on. Is this Jack? Girl, bite me. Listen to me. People better... This is Jack. I got a bomb here, so don't try anything. Stay back. I've got a bomb. Don't do this, Jack. There's always a better solution. Yeah, sure. What do you know about this? Fucking nothing. I know sometimes things look bad, but blowing things up doesn't solve anything. People always laughing at Jack, calling him Whack Jack. Well, who's laughing now? Frick. I think you have to enter combat mode and either shoot him before he blows himself up, or come on, Jack. There's always a better solution. What do you know about this? I don't know crap about your problems. Maybe you better tell me. What is it? Some kind of trick? Stall Jack until his buddies come to kill him? Who wants to kill you? That damn bitch of an ex-wife, Mira, for one. She wants me dead. So we'll let the law deal with her. Not this way, Jack. What a joke. I am the law. Look what good it's done. So blowing up the power plant is going to fix Mira? No. Sure. Crap. I don't know. I just gotta do something. Let people know they can't be walking all over Jack. Look, think this through. Blow this place up and it'll just prove everything she says about you. You really think so? Yes, Jack, it's true. I don't know. Don't. Now's your chance. Be the big man. Really stand her down. Oh, hell, maybe you're right. This wasn't the greatest idea anyways. Yeah, it's a terrible idea. Oh, nice. 6,000 experience for that little thing. I mean, that's only once per game, but I'm only like 2,600 away. You talked him out of it? That's amazing. This town knows you big, mister. Look, it's not much, but here's some manuals I've been collecting. Maybe you can sell them or something? Oh, she got me 6,000 experience for talking to her. Nice, one of each skill book that I think. Why the hell would I sell manuals? When I can just read them and gain skill points. I guess, like, if they had guns and bullets, let's say, I wouldn't be able to read it because my skill's too high. How much frickin' healing do you need, Marcus?
What do you want?
Like, no, let's get this settled with. Oh, he's actually, like, less than half health. Alright, alright. I'm just gonna pause the recording and do this healing on him and then... Okay, for some reason I went into this building without... Yeah. I'll just read it. Greetings, stranger. Don't know you from these parts, so that means you're not a rancher. You coming looking for work, or are you here to buy? First, I'm going to buy. Well, here's my stock. Make sure to look over all my tables for more inventory. If you don't like what I got, get your ass over to that shyster Buster. Of course he'll rob you blind. He did charge me a lot for that one weapon that wasn't like... Well, it was like a double upgrade of my other weapon. This guy doesn't really have anything. Although I am interested in these. I always forget to use my my fancy numpad. Okay, buy more. Cancel. And then there's some more dialogue. Looking for Roger Weston. Ever heard of him? One of the stockholders of this place west of town. I think that he's looking for a ranch hand, if that's what you're thinking. Oh, so I could get in there by doing asking for work, maybe? All I want is, like, first, before I do any of this, I really just want to go to that stupid church and increase my stats. Like, it's a lot of work, but there's a lot of dialogue to read, too. Well, not work, exactly. More like time. Okay, I'm just gonna check every building. Okay, this looks like a good place to start. Greeting, child. Are you one of the enlightened? Well, I am the chosen one. Chosen one? Don't you mean AHS one? Just what text are you working from? It's simple. I am the chosen one because that is what I must be. Predestination? What about free will, by your belief? Nothing you do has any meaning because it's all determined in advance. It's like you're just a pawn in a game. You misunderstand. Only my potential as a chosen one is predetermined. My choices and my actions determine the fulfillment of that potential. Well, you can really get into what your ideology is here. I like the first one. Of course, the universe is deterministic. After all, we've put here for some other purpose that's already known to our creator. Nonsense. There is no organizing force determining our fates. In fact, there's no higher power behind anything. The universe is just chance. If that's the case, then chance is a higher power behind things. I am the chosen one because that's what others have declared it. That's all. I'm gonna go with the first one though, because that's I think closer to what I feel. So you're saying there's some higher power who creates us with a purpose and then just abandons us? I can't believe any being would be so callous. Come, embrace the Church of Hubology. Let us show you the true way. I just went to this building because it was the nicest one. What true way? The Church of Hubology exists to free mankind from the chains that have kept his full spiritual potential in shackles. Oh, how do you do that? By purging you of the negative psychic energy that keeps you in an oppressive state. Only then can you be enlightened. Neurodynes? Neurodynes are the psychic centers of the body. They become polluted by the spiritual remnants of the people who died in the war. Their psi energies imprint into our neurodynes at birth and then hold us in an oppressive state. Alignment erases these imprints. Yeah, he doesn't mention neurodynes. I thought maybe I missed that dialogue. Oppressive state. So long as your brain chemistry is affected by negative psychic energy, your true spiritual potential is oppressed. Worse still, oppressives can transmit this energy unless they are very, very strong-willed. Enlightened. Enlightenment happens when all your neurodynes are aligned. Then you become an AHS, an aligned hub seeker, which is the goal of Hubonites. How's this purchasing work? Is it painful? It's not painful. You undergo a Zeta scan. I can do one for you now if you'd like. Not right this second. The lost are those who will not seek the hub. If you should ever change your mind, you're always welcome. Okay, I'm satisfied with my answers. It's painful. Sure, I'll try it. Close your eyes. This won't hurt a bit. Well, we erased a few nasty infants. You are now in H1. If you excuse me, I have to tend to my church. I got it the first try! That is great. That saves me so much time. And I did it on record. Good. If I missed doing it on record, I would have been kind of sad. Okay, let me just load it. And just show you what happens if you fail. Okay, first off, look, it gave me 2 luck, which is what I wanted. And then, what does the church do? Why? How do you do that? Is it painful? Sure. Close your eyes, won't hurt a bit. We erased a few. Yeah, see, it gave me -1 luck. It's supposed to have a bunch of different effects, and only one of them is positive. Or I think you might be able to get +1 luck. Oh, nice, the time is elite. Yeah, everything else is normal. Yeah, 6, 6, 4, 4, 9, 10, 10. Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, these guys are a little bit wacky, but I respect their ability to just, you know, believe in something and follow through. Okay, sweet. Now I'm gonna go into every building systematically like I was going to do. I thought, like, I mean, I wasn't really sure which one was it. It was, so I'm like, alright, I'll start with this building. It has this lovely garden in front. Okay. Say, you're the one who got Jack to give up, ain't ya? That was good work. So what do you want? Who's that big guy over there? That's Haas, President Tandy's boy. Born trouble when he's drinking. So I'd stay clear if I were you. President Tandy? Daughter of President Aradesh, a guy who founded NCR. She's been president for years. Does a good job, too. And she's looking for a specialist? What kind? He didn't say anything like that, but this game was rushed a little bit. Don't know. Gunther, her aide, probably does. He's down at the Hall of Congress. Thanks. Would you like a drink? Yeah, man. I'm down. I'm game. I'll offer. No, he doesn't even respond to my offer of nothing for nothing. I wonder if someone's like, make an offer, and I said, alright, I'll trade you nothing in exchange for nothing. They'd be like, that ain't an offer. I mean, technically you could say it's not. It's like saying you want to add 0 to 0. It's like, well, you're just... Everything's just 0 then. Oh, 10 luck. Look at my crit chance. 20%. I mean, it was 18%, but 20%'s better, obviously, than 18% by... I'd say it's better by about 2%. Like, total, actually, it's better by 10%. Like, it's better by 2%. Yeah, never mind. The math's not complicated, but, like, the freight... Oh, cool. I didn't even know they had this nice waving flag. Okay, I'm gonna go into the Hall of Congress. Alright, who's this? Plain young man in respectable clothing. Welcome to Congress House. How can I help you? I'm here to see President Tandy. Concerning? I heard your president's got a job to be done. Oh, that. Talk to Mr. Gunther in the back. Okay. Okay, here's Tandy from the first game.
Hi. I heard there was a traveler in town, but I was kind of skeptical until I saw you. My name's Tandy. What's yours?
Also, quick note, I found out you can put this game full screen, which is the stupidest revelation ever. My name is FonyX, the first. Remember it.
Well, how do you like our little town? Bored yet?
Hell yes, there's nothing to do but watch the Brahmin mate. Or the Brahma mate.
Finally, someone else who sees. Of course, you've probably been everywhere, so this must be hell for you.
Well, I'm sure you're exaggerating.
You live here all your life and see how you like it. Anything else you want to know?
How do you like it here?
It's okay, I guess. I mean, it is home and all, but it's so boring. You know, I want to see the world.
It's kind of sad how she went from being cute to old, but I mean, that's just life. If you're so bored, why don't you leave?
Leave? I wish. I don't know enough to leave alone. No one else wants to. And worst of all, my father says he would have a heart attack if something happened to me.
It's a tough situation. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Sure, I guess. I've never been out of here, so I don't know what help I can be. So, what you need?
What else is going on? What else is around this part?
There's a bunch of cities down south, but since you're such a great traveler, I'm sure you know that already.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Anything else?
Oh, that's a cute little no problem. Have you heard any stories from
Just
down
stuff.
south? Okay,
No
thanks.
problem. Anything else?
What's going on?
Same as always. Boring.
All right. Well, thanks for your time.
Well, thanks for talking. We don't get many strangers here, so it's always good to talk to new people. See ya.
Bye. All right, Back to the Future. Oh, for a sec, I thought that was like a model. I think this is Gunther. Aid to the President Tandy, at least. That's what the sign on the door says. Can I help you? Who are you? My name is Gunther, personal assistant to President Tandy. Now, what could I do for you? I heard the president has a job to be done. Yes. Well, she's instructed me to send anyone asking about it. And in anyone asking about it. You're buzzed in. The door is to my right. It's the door to my right. Okay. Okay, right is this way. Pretty sure it's at. Like, look at these. These look like bathrooms. Oh. Yeah, I'll just save in case something got effed up.
I'm Tandy, president of NCR. My boys tell me you're looking for work. What are you handy at?
I have many talents and they're all at your disposal.
You're not quite what I'm looking for. Sure you can handle yourself?
If I can't, I'll just save and reload. I mean, yes. That depends on the job you're offering.
Computer parts from our old base, Vault 15. Problem is there's squatters there who won't let anybody by. Somebody has to convince them to let us in, or just bring back the parts. You up for the job?
I'm happy to help.
Fair enough. Do it right and there's a reward.
All right. Now I have to just edit in. Is Madame President finished with you? How did things go? Just fine. Now I'm out of here. Oh yeah, there's Gunther. Here to report the outcome of Vault 15? No. Well, I'm sorry. Madame President is very busy. Why don't you come back when the job is done? I haven't even left yet. How can I come back? Okay, actually, wait. Well, once I've left, I can come back. Oh, why did I stop there? Alright, where else can I go? Oh, I wanted to talk to President Tandy's boy. I think he's this one. Hey, you dirt face. I don't like you. I think you should buy me a drink. Well, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. Well, you're gonna have it. You either fight me or I'm gonna tell everyone what a spineless little baby you are. Bare fists. Right here. Fine, let's dance. Haas was critically hit for 5 hit points. Unfortunately, his spine is now clearly visible from the front. So I punched him so hard, you can see through to his spine. Alright. I'll go to a different dialogue path.
I'm Tandy, president of NCR. My boys tell me you're looking for work. What are you handy at?
I've been told, Madame President, that I have a way with words.
You sound like just what's needed.
Okay, how can I help?
Computer parts from our old base. Fair
Okay,
enough.
I'll help you out.
Do it right and there's a reward.
Alright, I'm off. Okay, so she doesn't really react differently. She just says, yeah, just fine, I'm out of here. Here, since I'm here, I'll, let's check out what's in here. It's just a meeting room. I don't see any containers or anything to, check for police items that might not be wanted. Oh yeah, by the way, I made sure to go get this off record, the doctor's papers about the robo-dog. I mean, I probably could have gotten away with killing him because it's like, alright, let's have a fist fight. I'm so drunk right now. But, like, I just felt bad for the poor idiot. Like, he got a super critical against him in an instant kill on a fucking punch. Like, have you seen my unarmed skill? It's kind of mediocre. It's only 70. Oh, one more level and I get another perk. Frick yes. I wonder what I'll get. Depends on what's available, I guess. Maybe if there's one that increases your agility, I'll get that. Maybe. It'll increase my armor by 1 point, increase my action points by 1 point. If there's one that gives me a shit ton more damage, it'd probably be better than that. But I was just thinking, it's like, increased agility would be better than Action Boy. Okay, I'm gonna go to the sheriff's office. I think I see someone standing there. Yeah, that's the top of his hat. I'm on assignment. If there's any trouble, you might try reporting it to the sheriff. And there's another one. Move along now. There's nothing to see here. Okay, so they're guarding the... Welcome, stranger. I'm Deputy Carl. What can I do for you? Hi, I'm FonyX II. I'm in need of some honest work. Work? Well, the Stockmen's Association's looking for guard. Right has been hitting the cattle drives hard again. I heard that President Hanley's looking for someone resourceful, as she puts it. That help? Well, thanks. I've got some other questions. The President Hanley sent me over to talk to some prisoner you got. His name's Oswald. That's all we could get out of him. He's supposed to be a squatter from Vault 15, but I doubt it. He's a bit too tough, you know what I mean? What are you gonna do to him? Hang the bastard, I hope. Him and his buddies killed 2 good men. Wouldn't be any pain for me to see him dead. Can I see him now? Sure, for what good it'll do ya. I wanted to see the sheriff, but I only saw the deputy. There we go. I already healed you, Marcus. Wow, this is a tough lock. My character is pretty good at lockpicking when he seems to... There we go. Go away and leave me alone, pig. You wasting your time. I ain't got one word to say to you or to anybody else. You don't scare me. Does this suddenly smell bad in here? You're wasting your time. I ain't got one word to say to you or anybody else. Alright, I get the idea. There we go. Try talking to the deputy again. He's broken and he won't even talk to me. We go through these buildings. That's the power plant. I already dealt with that. And then I'll end the episode. This is the Ranger building. Okay, what about this one? The door's open, though, so I probably already went there. I already went to the hospital. I think I went to every building because the doors are all open. Oh, by the way, I forgot. I noticed this is the same music as Shady Sands in Fallout 2, or Fallout 1. This is Fallout 2. Why do they have a gambling or like a craps table back there? That's weird. Okay, let me talk to this fella. What'll it be, stranger? Work. Well, my name's Depot, Ranch Supplies and Hire and Haul. All done right here. Gotta say, you don't look like a Brahmin puncher. How are you with the gun? Good enough. Well, sounds like you'll do. We're paying for guards at a Brahmin drive to Redden. Pays 2,000 minus any stock loss before you get there. Okay. If you're interested, I'll be at the Weston's place tomorrow. If you don't show, you don't go. Deal? And my car will be... No, I don't want to go to Reading. My car will be abandoned. I don't really need money. I mean, 2,000 is actually a good deal, though. I need to get into Roger Weston's place to talk to Salt Beef Bob, though. This is private property. Please move along. Excuse me, but who lives here? Councilman Weston. I would like to see the councilman. What business do you have, Mr. Weston? I like to chat. Well, Mr. Weston doesn't chat who anyone who walks in off the street. If you don't have specific fuck. Maybe I'll just take the job and then not go on the cattle drive. Just use it as an excuse to get in. Work. Good enough. Sounds good. Yeah, I know I can't get there, but I can talk to him through the gate. Okay, who is here? I want to see the councilman. Well, maybe I'll just go deal with Vault 15 first. Those guys are assholes. Well, they're not assholes, they're squatters. They found a fancy hole in the ground and now they're living there. I wonder how nice it is after all these years. I forgot. Even from, This? I'm worried. I'm pretty sure I did this in the first time, but if it's anything like Iguana Bob, then he's selling human meat. Howdy, stranger. Hungry, stranger? I got the best lizard around. Ask anybody. What can you tell me about this town? Look, I got a rule. I ain't say nobody. Second about nobody. It's a good rule, because if I keep my mouth shut, keep out of trouble. Capiche? Okay, fine. I'm hungry. Okay, I'll take one. As long as it's not chunks of meat. These ones, yeah, you can see the lizard. Oh, he doesn't have anything good. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. Next video, I guess I'll go to Vault 13, or 15. Maybe even to Vault 13 after that. Ah, fuck. I gotta do one exciting thing. Maybe I'll try to free these slaves. I was like, am I inside the fence? No, it's just a glitch. A pathing glitch. Doesn't really matter, I can just get around to the other side. Oh, the door's closed. The door does not unlock here, huh? Well, these ones look like they're controlled by a computer or something. Alright, he's asking for it. Invalid code sequence. Okay. So what I need to do if I want to do this without fighting is I need to lift the code sequence off of somebody probably and avoid the guard. Pickpocket is 2. 1, 3. See what happens. I bet everybody's gonna take their turns shooting me. Oh shoot, that guy's got kung fu. It's like, but we have firearms. It's like, but he has kung fu. I mean, what are you gonna do? He has kung fu. Oh, see, look, got shot in the eyes, but he still managed to kill that fucking slaver. Anyways, I guess I'll figure this out next episode. It's a little more complicated than I thought. I thought I could just run up to it, close a door or something so they couldn't see me doing it. It just sucks. In a world like this, people who are slaves are basically the people who aren't strong enough to protect themselves, so they get captured by people with guns. It's horrible. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I enjoyed making it. Remember, you're in control of your own life. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the future. Bye for now.